I haven't really been vlogging the food that I'm eating, but honestly, it's so boring. I'm literally eating salads pretty much every day. Tonight, I got a chicken and apple with dried cranberries and I think blue cheese crumbles and what else? I guess just salad mix, spring mix. So that's what I bought tonight on DoorDash. I always get hungry super late, so this is the time that I eat, and it's normally just a chicken salad, something basic like this. So this is what I'm eating. It came in this huge container. As y'all know, I did get gastric bypass surgery, so I wouldn't eat this whole thing. So I ended up just putting a portion. Look at how much, like, this looks like it's full, right? And I got all of this out of this container and it still looks full. But anyways, this is the portion of it that I'll be eating if I even finish that. I did also get a grilled chicken sandwich. My baby a lot of the time gets hungry in the middle of the night. And so, okay, I can't get it open. There we go. So I just got this just in case because if she wants to eat some of my salad, I'll at least have this. Most of the time, I'll just take the top bun off and eat the bottom bun, the chicken, and the vegetables. So, and again, not the whole thing, like 2 or 3 bites, if that. I'll definitely be finishing the salad first, though. So to all my gastric bypass sisters, yes, I still eat like this. I literally had 3 bites of this and I'm completely full. So yeah, it's like sometimes my little pouch works and sometimes it doesn't. Tonight it is working overtime or something because I could usually, by this time, I had my surgery in 2016. It's 2024. So usually by now I would be able to at least eat most of this. I literally ate half and I'm like super full. So yeah, and obviously I didn't touch the chicken sandwich at all, but yeah, I'm full, so I'm about to go to bed. Hey y'all. So I am about, I want to say a week and a half post-op for my tummy tuck. Still have not had my lipo yet. My lipo will be on the 28th. Today is the 17th. But just wanted to come to you guys with an update on my body. I'm not going to take off my binder, but I wanted to say that I do feel great a week and a half post-op. I feel good today. Just took my medicine, so I'll probably be sleep soon. But I wanted to come on here and just give y'all an update. So basically, I slept with my binder all night, which is the first time because usually like about 2:30 in the morning, I wake up, I take this bad boy off because it hurts. I'm also on the 3rd loop, like I told you guys yesterday, of my faja. So yeah, this was my first night actually sleeping 3rd loop and binder for the entire night. So I'm proud of myself. But this is what I'm looking like. I'm not going to take my binder off because I want to keep it going. But my body is kind of getting used to the compression here. What else? I feel great. Like I said, like I can move around a little bit more. I'm not like hunching over, walking like this. That's how I've been walking the last few days. So I can actually sit up straight. It's not good for you to like overextend and sit up straight. You should still kind of have like a little bend when you're sitting and standing and walking because you don't want to like stretch your incision. Speaking of incision, my incision over here on the side is itching really bad, but I heard that that's a good thing. I heard that when your incision itches, it means that it's healing. So that's good. What else? This is the side where my drain was at. It does still feel a little tender. And yesterday I noticed some leakage. So I did like squeeze it out and then I put Bactrim on there. What is it called? Bacatracin. It's just a Walgreens brand. So Bacatracin I put on there. I sprayed it first with this Bactine Max, and then I put this on there, and then I covered it with gauze and some skin tape. So that's marinating, and hopefully that leakage will slowly go away. But that's my update. So earlier today I had took a nap, and I started I was like tossing and turning and stuff like that, and I realized that my left side was a little more swollen than my right side, and I was like, dang, why is my left side like protruding a little bit more? Now, I will say, when I got my first lymphatic massage, my massage therapist told me that some sides of your tummy tuck will heal faster than the other and things like that. So just like pay attention to things like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I was attesting it to that, but it just like it kept replaying in my head, like, what is going on? Why does it feel like this? So I decided to take my binder off. So I took it off, and I opened up my faja, and I noticed that my belly button was like leaking. It was leaking this yellow fluid, and there was like this white stuff. Like, the white stuff wasn't leaking. It was just like stuck on there. How can I compare it to? You know, like chicken fat, you know, like with the part of the chicken that you cut off before you sear it. That's kind of what it looks like on the inside of my belly button. And then there's a little bit of blood and flesh and whatever. Now, I will say, to keep the shape, my doctor had this little plastic tube thingy in my belly button to keep the shape, but that was also retaining moisture. So I felt like, ooh, like maybe the fact that that thing is still in there, it's getting moisture trapped in there, and maybe it's infected. So I took pictures that I'm gonna post probably here because this is the most space. But I took pictures, I sent it to my surgeon, and then I waited hours for him to respond. Now, he is a surgeon, okay, so I understand he has other patients outside of me, so I waited. And basically, as I was waiting, I took that plastic piece out. I used some Bactine spray in it again. I used some bacitracin, and basically I took a cotton round. I literally submerged it in witch hazel and Bactine, and then I put some ointment, and I literally like just stuffed it with the ointment, and then I stuffed the cotton round inside of it. So the plastic piece I took out because I was like, that ain't it. That's probably making it worse. So hopefully that will help. But as I was doing that and I was about to put my faja back on, my sides, I noticed that my sides were like pleated. And not only were they pleated, my incision was pleated, but there were there was also some leakage there as well, and a small keloid on my left side. But it was both sides are like this, but my left side is a little bit worse. So I took a picture of that as well so he can see, and I'm like, I'll probably post that here too. But you know, it was just like, ooh, it was like, what's going on? My incisions are leaking, my belly button is leaking, and it's swollen. Like my stomach, I look like I'm 4 months pregnant. My stomach, if you guys can actually see, not really, but it's really swollen. Now I will say I'm still in the beginning stages of my post-op, obviously, so swelling is a thing. That's for everybody. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm the only person who ever swole up after tummy tuck. This happens after plastic surgery, I know, but this is just my first time experiencing like extreme swell hell, so I'm like, whoa, this is different. So I've been swollen all day, and it's kind of painful right here and like around my belly button area. So took pictures of that, and then just waited for my doctor to respond. So obviously, I'm thinking right away that I'm infected. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got an infection. That's what it looks like to me. But I still took preventative measures, same thing, Bactine spray. I have a first aid kit that has antiseptic wipes, so I wiped it with the antiseptic wipes, Bactine sprayed it down, patted it down, put that bacitracin on the whole incision from hip to hip. I put gauze. Surgical gauze is going to be your best friend. You can find that on my Amazon storefront. But yeah, surgical gauze, and then I just taped it up. And so waited for my doctor. When my doctor did respond, he actually said it wasn't infected, which if you see the pictures, you would be like, are you sure? But no, he basically said that like that white meat that was in my belly button that you could see, it's basically my reaction to my skin like separating, because this is a new belly button. So it's like trauma to the body. So the body is reacting, like trying to heal it when I'm trying to keep it open, because I want to create eventually a belly button right there, right? So that's that. And he said that's just the body reacting to it. The liquid is liquid fat that's draining from the area that no longer needs to be there, because now it's an open wound and it's trying to heal in the shape that of a belly button. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then as far as my sides, he says it's pleated because you guys know I went through that huge weight loss journey where I went from 297 pounds to 125 was my lowest, but 150 was where I ended up plateauing at. And I have a lot of loose skin everywhere from my head to my toe. And my hips are one of the loose skin areas. And so he said he had to start off pleating it. And then eventually when he goes back in with the lipo, he can, fix that up and cut the skin off to make it a little tighter on both sides. So that's why it looks like that. But he said it's not going to heal that way. It'll be way better once we get done with the full process. So that's what I got. He told me to bathe in the Hibiclens tonight and tomorrow night, and then he's gonna follow up with me on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I'm posting these like way later, so I'm trying to give y'all a timeline. But yeah, that is my update for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and do my Hibiclens bath really quick, and that's about it. All right, y'all, so I want to show you how I've been curing my belly button. It doesn't look the best, but it looks way better than what it has been looking like the past couple of days. It's getting a lot better. So I want to show y'all what I've been doing. Basically, I just got out the shower. I washed my belly button and my incision with Hibiclens. And then I'm going to go in with this Bactine spray. This is what I'm going to start with. Hopefully I don't get it all over my undergarment, but do that. And this, it says cleansing spray, yes, but it also has lidocaine in it, so it helps numb the pain. I'll just keep that in there for like 10 seconds, and then I dab it around. Okay, and then I go in with the Bacitracin ointment. This much to start off with, that's just for the bottom, and then a lot more for the top. I literally just try to like stuff it in there because it's like a gaping hole. And then I rub it around the outside of the belly button. Mind you, I can't feel any of this, like literally can't feel it. And then I take a cotton round, soak it in witch hazel. Make sure it's like completely drenched. And then I make it like a log shape and I stuff it in there. So that's what I do. And that's it. And then I take a little bit more Bacitracin now, literally just a little bit for this part, like that much. Rub it in my fingertips and just make sure that it is still moisturized on the outside. And that's it. This is what has been helping my belly button heal, and it's getting better and better by the day.